Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Coming to Resolution. I need to talk about something because I saw yet another video about this. We are going to talk about the Ick List because it's fucking ridiculous. Um, so for those who don't know, there is a TikTok account called The Guy with the List, and all his videos is women absolutely dogging on men for like stupid shit, and then him going to his notes app and writing a new ick, right? Um, I'm just questioning why this is even fucking necessary. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't feel like an ick list is necessary at all. Like people have preferences, I get that, but for you to go on the internet and record a video talking about, you know what really gives me the ick, and it's about something really fucking stupid. Like I saw one where this girl was talking about a guy getting a coffee from Starbucks, and it was like some kind of sweet drink. I don't know. I don't remember. It was something that I guess wasn't deemed masculine. um, and that's fucking stupid. The one I saw today was this lady talking about men shouldn't be wearing comfortable shit at the airport. They should be wearing jeans and khakis at the airport. Now listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, if I'm getting on a plane, I'm gonna be comfortable. First of all, I don't I don't give a fuck. Unless I am going somewhere and I immediately have to impress somebody, I'm gonna wear something comfortable. Um, if it's comfortable jeans, that's probably what I'll do. But if I want to wear sweats in the airport to wait on my fucking flight, I'm gonna do that. I don't understand why that's a problem. She said, uh, I don't want to see you at the airport in your comfies. That's not for you. Who the fuck is it for if it's not for everybody? Being comfortable is not for just women and old people. I don't have to be 75 at the airport in my fucking pajamas just because I want to be comfortable. I do not have to wait 50 fucking years just to be comfortable at the airport. Fuck you. I this whole idea that we're going to tear men apart for what seems like anything at this point is really dumb to me. Cuz what is it doing for you? First of all, like what is it going to do for you to get on the internet talking to, talking about this gives me the ick and tear people apart for absolutely no fucking reason? You know what I mean? Like that just it doesn't make sense to me. Um I'm not understanding why it's even a thing. I mean, the internet's full of it's full of people who are going to state their opinions, and you can have your opinions, but some of them you just need to shut the fuck up on. I have plenty of opinions that I don't post on the internet, probably because those opinions will make me seem like a psychopath um, to certain groups of people, I guess. Some of them, maybe not. I don't know. But, like, you don't have to post absolutely every single opinion or preference to the internet. You just don't. It just doesn't make sense to me why we're going to tear people apart. Men especially. It's mainly what I'm seeing is men getting torn apart for dumb shit like a Starbucks drink. Look, I don't drink a lot of coffee to begin with. If I'm feeling a sudden craving for uh, a vanilla sweet cream cold brew or some other kind of cold brew, I'm gonna go and fucking get me a cold brew. Like, what does it matter? Why do you give a fuck? You know, like Why is somebody's personal choices that isn't going to affect your life in any way such a big deal? And why do you get to tear people apart on the internet when it kind of seems like a double standard? Because whenever that same person gets torn apart for something that makes absolutely no sense, they get defensive, but they expect everyone else to agree with them. And that's something else that's really bugging me is a lot of these videos have a shit ton of views, right? They have a lot of views. And people in the comments like agreeing with them. But why? why why does it matter? You know what I mean? Like the fact that somebody saw this enough and decided to make a whole account dedicated to an ick list is insane. Because like you had to have seen it enough just to be like, you know what? I'm gonna make fun of this with a TikTok account. I like that there are people who are making fun of this idea to go on the internet and tear people apart for absolutely ridiculous things. I really love that. Um, but what I'm not loving is the fact that we women are tearing men apart for absolute dog shit reasons, like a fucking cup of coffee or wearing comfortable clothing in an airport. Like that's just stupid. I don't I don't understand. Why is it even fucking necessary? It doesn't bring you anything positive except for maybe the dopamine hit of seeing a bunch of people in the comments like, "Yes, queen, you're right, girl. Shut up." It's so stupid. Like if let me put it this way, like if it was a shit ton of men who were just sitting there dogging on women for things that don't even make sense, like I'm sure it would be another YouTuber or a TikToker or whatever who would have the same kind of questions. And what the fuck does it matter? That man would probably be cut that. That man would probably be torn to shreds on the internet because he's going after women for stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't get it. And I'll sometimes in these videos see men in these comments and they're like supporting this whole idea. And that tells me one of two things. One, you are a lonely motherfucker who really wants validation from the public, or you are stuck in high school. You might be 35, 40 years old. You're not you're not out here acting like it on the internet talking about men shouldn't be getting anything but black coffee or maybe a few variations of the kind of coffee that I'm speaking about. Like, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Nobody genuinely cares about what you're doing as long as you're not hurting people. No one gives a fuck, okay? And I personally carry myself like I don't give a fuck about what people have to say to me. I will go down the street. There is a shop 5 minutes from my house that serves boba. I will go down the street and get me a strawberry cheesecake boba. I give zero fucks. That, honestly, that one's more like a frozen milkshake than it is like a boba, but it's in a boba shop. So whatever. Um, but regardless, like if I want to do something like that, I'm gonna fucking do it. I don't care. You can sit there and call me a bitch all you want. Yeah, sometimes I got a sweet tooth. Sometimes I like having things that aren't, I guess, in today's society deemed masculine. Like, I don't give a fuck what you have to say about what I am doing. I genuinely don't. And I feel like most people don't give a fuck what other people are doing. Granted, you're not hurting people. Is a cup of coffee hurting people? No. Is sweats at an airport hurting anybody? No. It's like the most minuscule shit that you could think of, and it's on this ick list. And it's stupid. It is so fucking stupid to me that we've gotten to a point where we are comfortable just tearing men apart for dumb shit. Like, you want to tear specific men, or some of you, all men, you want to tear men apart for like major shit, like cheating or just being a piece of shit in general. Like, okay, sure, I get that. What I don't get is this shit that's on this ick list. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Why does it matter? Why why does somebody have to live in public, live their life in public to cater to your needs? Like, really, why? What sense does that make? Because I'll fucking tell you right now, I am not that man. I am not that person. I don't I don't give a fuck. I will, with a cup of Starbucks in my hand, look at you and tell you to go fuck yourself because you're being a dickhead. I don't care. I'm not that person. Most people are not that person. But these select few are giving a bad name for the majority. And these select few that are also in the comments on these videos, even some of them I've seen, there are comments where they're adding shit to it, like, oh, and this. Who fucking cares? It's always minuscule shit that doesn't mean anything. It's always something that makes absolutely no sense to have this quote unquote ick over. That's like, if I were to go on the internet, if I were to go on the internet right now and start making TikTok videos about um things that women do that give me the ick, and it could be like real dumb shit. Curling your hair, straightening your hair, dyeing your hair. Dumb shit, right? That doesn't even fucking matter. I'd get torn to shreds immediately. But these women are doing it to men, and it's like, it's fine. And it's been going on for so long, I don't even know when I first saw the guy with the list on TikTok to begin with. It has been a while, but we're comfortable with that, and that's not okay with me. Like, why are we going to be comfortable with tearing people apart for absolutely no fucking reason? You know what I mean? I don't get it. And if you're one of those men who this like really affects, like you see this list and you see these women tearing men down for dumb shit. I First of all, don't fucking listen, okay? Because if you're not hurting anybody, I promise you, no one gives a fuck. Nobody. If you are not invading my personal space, if you are not unhygienic as fuck, if you are not hurting anybody, I don't give a fuck what you do at all. You could be into some shit that I would deem weird. I'm a weird person, okay? But if I deem something weird, you could be into that weird thing, and I give absolutely zero fucks. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to throw that out there because if that is something that is going to affect you, fucking don't let it affect you because it doesn't matter. It is not something that you need to change You don't need to change who you are or how you live your life. Granted, again, if you are not hurting someone or doing illegal shit, that is not something you need to change. Okay? Go get your fucking Starbucks if you want Starbucks. Go get you some weird manga book. Go, I don't care what you do. Like, just go do what you want to do. Doesn't fucking matter. Life's too short to sit here and worry about what other people are going to think of you and not be able to enjoy the things that you enjoy. You know what I mean? We're not here long enough to worry about that. I'm at a quarter. If I live to 100, I'm at a quarter of my life right now. Do you think I'm going to spend the next 3 quarters worrying about what other people have to say about me? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm an awkward individual. I'm a weird person. I don't give a fuck if somebody else doesn't like me for that reason or doesn't like what I'm into. I don't care. I'm also a nerd. I'm into comics. I like Batman shit. I like Star Wars shit. Like, I don't care. I genuinely give zero fucks. But, um, yeah, I needed to throw that out there because there is absolutely no reason to have to worry about changing how you're living or changing the fact that you're into something. Even if somebody as weird as I am would deem it weird, it doesn't fucking matter. Seriously, it does not matter. There's a few things that are unacceptable, but those few things are also illegal. So if you're into that kind of shit, you're gonna get caught up anyway. I don't care. Um, anyway, back to the ick list. I would like some sort of explanation as to why we are so comfortable tearing people apart on the internet, but also not comfortable enough to not be immediately on the defensive or playing the victim whenever that same person does it to you. That kind of feels like a double standard, doesn't it? Like, you can do it to me, but I can't do it to you. You know how many people I grew up with who would talk a lot of shit? People would talk a lot of shit to me. And whenever I would finally say something back to them, I went for the throat every time. But if I were to go and say something back to them, they would play the victim like I've been bullying them for weeks. When the reality is they've been sitting there poking the bear for I don't even fucking know how long. And now finally I've had enough of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's stupid. That's high school shit. If you're a grown adult playing the victim on the internet because somebody defends themselves against you, you got some growing to do. If you're out here on the internet tearing people apart for minuscule shit that doesn't fucking matter, you have growing to do. Because it doesn't fucking matter at all. So, how's about we just we leave these little stupid ass opinions off of the internet. We keep that shit to ourselves and shut the fuck up. Let people live how they want to live. Again, if they are not doing anything illegal or hurting people, you should not give a fuck how someone is living their life at all because it doesn't matter in the slightest. Somebody could be really into anime. I'm not an anime person. I'm not going to sit here and dog on this person because they are telling me about their favorite anime. I don't care. You're into that? That's cool. I'm not. That's my own personal preference. You know what I mean? Somebody could be like really into, I don't know, we'll use Barbie because I can't think of a better example right now. Somebody grown could be really into Barbie. And obviously, I don't give a fuck about Barbie. I don't care, but I'm not going to sit there and shit on this person because I'm not into the same thing or I think it's weird. I don't care. You want to be a brony? Go be a fucking brony. I It doesn't affect my life in the slightest. So can we agree to just shut the fuck up and let people live? Is that a thing we can do? Because that's what I would like to do. I would like everybody to just shut the fuck up and keep their opinions to themselves. If your opinion is not going to be about anything positive, if you're going to tear people apart to express your opinion, I don't want to hear about it at all. Especially if it's going to be over things that make absolutely no sense to sit there and nitpick at, like a cup of coffee or comfortable clothing at the airport. Like, that's so stupid to be hung up on. I would like opinions. These are the opinions I want to see. I would like an explanation as to why we're so comfortable tearing people apart on the internet for no reason. I would also like opinions on the matter itself. Please and thank you. That is all I have for that one. I will see you in the next one. Bye.